Hello everybody, Jet here, and welcome back to my totally random Total War Empire playthrough. If you want to know why it's totally random, we're using a mod which is in the comments, which meant we started over here. If you've been watching through, you do already know that, guys. Okay, and we are currently fighting a war versus some of the Northern Empire factions up here, versus Ostland and oh, who are these? Hochland here, who we do need to reclaim. Though I do want to get a peace treaty here eventually, because I want to try and get these guys. Basically, I want to get my trust up with all of these. Oh, yes, that's a big area here, and we are going to confederate them. Nice. I was going to say so I can get these confederations going, but it looks like I didn't need to worry too much. We're still unreliable, but we are slowly confederating the Empire. That secured us a few extra things. There's still a lot of vampiric... Oh, there's a lot of vampiric corruption around here still for me to deal with. Oh wow, Drakenhof is gone. Isn't even there. That does give me another army here as well. We're going to push off that way. Let's throw out some public order here. Here's got a really good place set up, but I need more public order in these new places. We're gonna have to send some armies down there to actually secure these places fully, because they're not the happiest places. But we are sending some armies down there. How about these guys? They're willing to offer me a peace treaty just yet? Not yet. I need to batter them a bit more first. Okay. Oh yeah, more public... Oh, no. Straight into tax rate here. Because now I control all of Reichland, which is very nice. Let's see. Public order is +6, so I do need to keep that. We're making some income from that. Yeah, I do need the growth, really. So we're not quite there yet. We will get the Imperial Palace soon, which is really good. That extra public order faction-wide and the extra tax faction-wide is, well, obviously really good. And there are a few other bits and pieces we can get going. Is this a special building? Yeah, which... gives us everything which the Wizard's Tower does, so we won't bother with Wizard's Tower here. And obviously there's the Imperial Academy there as well, which does various things for us. Anyway, but we're kind of full. We might have to get rid of this long run, but for now, that'll do. Okay. Oh wow, they had down here too. Oh wow. Did I just gain that entire territory I didn't know I was going to gain? Ha! I want to push out some extra public order here. I do want to keep this simply for the corruption removal. Do we have one which removes corruption, actually? No. Okay. I didn't realise I was going to get down here as well. That's quite nice. And some more lords who can go up there. Nobody really gets us a huge amount. Okay. So the Empire just grew substantially. Now I do need to be a bit careful, because we are in danger of becoming so powerful that we start the Chaos Invasion, which I don't actually want to have happen just yet. We're also... Oh, I've got an army here! Okay. So I've got a random army down there I didn't know about. And this is the other thing, is we may have a few random armies floating, extra armies floating around. That one in the Badlands is going to be brought straight home, because I definitely don't need that there. In fact, it's potentially going to be just dismantled, so I can build up something close to home, because it'll be quicker. I do need a peace treaty now. I need to force peace, because I need to bring all these recalcitrant territories back in line. Well, in line, not back in line, because obviously I've got a lot of negative public order from this confederation. but they've also got quite a lot of corruption, so I need to bring it all back in line, get the public order up and build it back up, which shouldn't be too hard, to be fair. There they are. There is the nice big chunk of extra cash there.
My lord. Word is spreading
and this is what I was talking about, guys. We have just triggered the start of the Chaos invasion. So, however, this is potentially going to cause us to have lots more friends.
Prepare your defenses well, for the forces of Chaos spare no one in their quest for bloodshed.
Bring ruin.
Now, this is just the first wave, but this is going to cause everybody to start having a better public order, better relations with us, because we do now have the threat of Chaos.
Call yourself men of the Empire.
I'm going to try and pay them for a peace treaty. God damn, I'm willing to offer a lot of money for this peace treaty.
Not in my name.
Oh, damn.
Who
How about you guys? Will you actually accept? See, I've got other places here. I will still accept a peace
Deliver your
treaty.
missive and then get from my presence.
If they will accept it, 'cause then I can move my other armies up to deal with the other faction. God damn!
No.
Even though my order is going up, friendship is going up. Okay.
Summon the Elector Counts.
Franz can march that way. You can march up to Wolfburg. I can't really do that.
To the provinces.
You can march. Need to hold there.
Arch-Lector.
You can march back there and recap.
Arch-Lector.
It's a bit of an odd, expensive army. I'm actually going to get rid of some of these units because they just seem a bit of a waste.
Praise be to thee.
Oh, random army down here. How about these guys?
Dear Empire.
God damn.
Yes, my lord.
I'm just going to blitz this army out of existence, guys. Very simple reason. Down here, it just feels a bit pointless. It's out of the way. It's not anywhere I particularly want it to be. And it's just wasting me money at the moment.
The nation calls.
Because we do now need to deal with the Chaos invasion. Shrine of Sigma. I thought we could. Yep. Anything over here we can build. Again, I'm going to knock this one down because I don't need it. Same reason. Oh, god damn. This army is going to need to start double timing it over here. Hasselhoff is going. Reich Marshal Magnus Hasselhoff is going to come down here to try and deal with all of the corruption issues we're having. Oh, you actually already have an Imperial Academy. Oh, Gunnery School, which gives us cheaper artillery in all our armies. But we are having public order issues here as well. But we're also burning this off slowly. I don't need that. That can be removed. Here we'll balance out, because this isn't going to last too long. And it is -8 public order, which is making this worse. But still, this is gonna be problematic.
There is power within prayer.
You can drop. Oh yeah, we've got all here. Tax rate. Okay, we've got decent income now as well. I can potentially build another top tier army. But I don't really want to or need to just yet. Okay.
Champion of the faith.
This army is probably going to be completely disregarded soon, but I can't afford to do it just yet.
Greetings, my countrymen. You coming?
It's going to make very little difference. Here it will. Again, I'm going to burn off a couple of buildings there because I don't need those buildings there just now. It will give me a bit of extra cash. Oh, I forgot about that. I forgot about him. We are going to sail him up to here to try and force this peace treaty or completely and utterly decimate them. And then if the Dark Elves stay at war with us, we are going to just start battering their coastlines. But I am going to need to move armies down here. Especially as we've got the vampire threat here and down along this coast here. Which is something I need to be careful of. Okay. So the Cult of Pleasure is avoiding me there. I have been building up behind them, but they are still a threat. That said, they are also at war with other factions. It's a tricky one at the moment with exactly what to do and where to face off against these people. That's not the best army. I would go for a peace treaty with these factions for now, but I can't really... This is the annoying thing. I can't take that settlement, but they're just going to sit there taunting me out every time. We obviously have the Skaven there, who I want to obliterate as soon as I can. And all the Chaos factions. Now, I do need to be careful because there's a possibility someone will sail over to me on my coast here. And this is potentially going to embolden all these guys.
By the comet.
Wow, Servants of Chaos have already been destroyed.
Onwards.
You dare come at me?
I am Prince and Emperor.
Do we have Lightning Strike? No. That was silly of me. No, we can't get him with Pegasus yet. Let's buff up that one. And let us go into ambush stance. See if we can have a sneaky Franz. I do believe Franz isn't really known for his sneakiness, so I don't think that's going to work particularly well, but you never know. Alright. Shrine of Signal. A pub. And some walls. Just what this province needs. Yeah, we will push up to the top level of that as well. Do any of these actually produce income? Right, for now, I'm not going to bother with other things there. It does need rebuilding. This place is okay. This place is okay. Everywhere is going to start getting more chaos corruption now, no matter what I do. So we need lots of Shrines of Sigma. I know I've already got one, but I want to burn off all of the negatives here. And let's build some pubs, in fact. Val on its own is going to deal with most of that. Then we're going to need to start dealing with them over here. We can start heading this way. We're going to have rebellions in both these provinces, which is going to be a little annoying, but... See, if I can batter that army, I can definitely force a peace treaty here. It's tricky. Oh, you could definitely be got rid of. I don't need you there. Okay. So we took it. We've got rid of the excess. Now I can, as I said, I can definitely build up another army if needs be, but I want to avoid doing that unless I absolutely have to. I do realise I've got these guys pushing through my territory, but I'm not in a position to really deal with them. And we have Chaos Agents spreading corruption, which I could do with dealing with, but again, I'm not really in the best position to deal with them just yet. But we will be shortly. Ah, we've got another force there, which isn't going towards me. So we're going to land Boris here. Then we're going to try and move forces on. Ooh, how Tretch is there. We're going to try and surround Middenheim if we can and finish that off. And then we'll move up to this territory here. And then we can bring all of my forces this way, even if they do see Franz there. Actually, that's perfect. Because while they're going to inevitably take somewhere, they've moved themselves out of contention for... Now I've got a choice. I can chase them or I can take the settlement. I don't necessarily want them to... See, I would prefer to force a peace treaty, but it's whether or not we can. Well, have all of the Norscan factions joined Chaos and gone straight to war with us?
Sigmarite Arch-Lector.
Okay, mission issued for victory. Eliminate law belonging to any one of those factions. We have quite a lot of factions to choose from. Ooh, yeah. I mean, the best thing we need to do is we need to destroy these guys, but that's going to take us... We're not going to be able to do that anytime soon.
Now. The Empire.
First thing first.
For Heldenhammer!
Now, I'm not attacking because while we're sieging them...
My hand hovers close to my blade.
Damn you!
Utter your demand before I raise it.
New. But we do have a nice army here, so... I'm just going to auto this, guys, because we're not going to lose a unit. We'll make Boris cause terror as well for next battle. Occupy! Straight out, we're going to drop that one out and get an extra corruption removal building. Now, do we lay chase? Yes.
Summon the Elector Counts.
They are potentially going to take Norden, but if they stop, they're dead.
Impossible.
Ready. To the provinces. Who calls?
And we are going to
Sigmar
move
compels us.
as a group
Move.
towards them. Okay, we're getting there. Wind blast for you, and enter. But no, I do need to bring a swift end to these wars so I can just start redeploying my armies. And dealing with we've got chaos pushing in. And I'm not that worried about this first wave of the chaos invasion. It's the later waves which are going to be really problematic. And this is the danger you have with confederating like I have, because you gain a big chunk of territory in one go, but you don't necessarily actually gain much from it. Now, I've been quite lucky this campaign because they do seem to have reasonable setups. But at the same time, you can see I've not necessarily gained everything I need. I would like to take Drakenhof, and I would like to get hold of Kislev up here, because Kislev is another big settlement, I believe. And if I can get hold of them, I knew that was going to happen. This is perfect. If they do anything, they've now slowed themselves down. Oh, that's perfect. They have made themselves catchable there. So that army is down, which means I can destroy that army, and then I can push back into their main territory, guys, and finish them once and for all. Well, we can push into their main territory and force a peace treaty or finish them off. Because they're not going to be able to replace that army easily, not with the territory they've already lost. But again, my danger here is quite simply that I may, Chaos are going to push in, and I don't want to overdo things. Take the reduction in movement.
Bring me to my men. Then I will fight with you. Ulrich's will.
Really?
Fight for our nation.
Circle that. Where did I have an imminent rebellion? See, we've got all of these, which I do need to do, but... I
go where I am needed.
More corruption removement there. We are going to have rebellions down here. There's nothing I can do to stop that. It's just going to be a matter of putting them down as and when they happen until we get things sorted out. How are we doing here? We're getting there. Let's build another pub. Okay. Let's go and look what's possibly here. I wonder what could be here. Oh, look. Let's see how built up it is. Yeesh.
Pick up the pace.
I don't necessarily believe it. Oh, we've taken some losses, so... Will these guys accept a peace treaty yet?
Why talk to you?
I'll even give these guys this territory for a peace treaty.
Why talk to you?
What? What is it?
We could really do with some peace treaties, guys.
No peace, just war.
Looks like we have a battle to fight here. Do a cheeky save beforehand. I don't think this is necessarily going to be as bad as it makes out. We are going to force them to come into us, and we are going to rip them to pieces. They have a few more great swords than us. They've got more pikes than us. They do have a lot of handgunners, which are armor piercing, so I want to be a bit careful of them. This is going to be quite a bloody battle, to be fair. Ooh, this is an interesting map. Now, how can I make the most of here? This map's actually a bit unfortunate because of how much wood there is for my artillery. But for me, it's going to be quite good. So actually, you guys are all going to sit up there. You guys can too, because I want you guys to get right behind. Their job's going to be to get right behind and destroy everything. And we're going to form a fairly standard line here. With my artillery behind to try and pull them in. You can actually go with my cavalry. And you guys can be spread along the line, and Franz can sit here, and let's start the battle. What to hit first? Well, they've already decided to shoot at that first. Basically, these guys will have to come to us, or we're just going to batter away at them. I mean, if they want to sit back there, I'm more than happy for them to, because we'll batter away at them with my artillery. Does my cannon not have line of sight? Oh, my cannon needed to be higher, didn't it? Okay, my cannon can actually pull up onto this hill then. Oh, clustering like that is perfect. Let's hit these great swords now. I'm gonna have to watch that flank.
Moving now! Charge the battle hymns! By Ulrich's wrath!
Get our charge on here. You guys can take out them. And one of you guys can hit each of those. And you can charge in as well.
Ready for war!
Let's pause. Let's drop a vortex in front of them. What happened to my vortex? Redrop my vortex there. Let's get our counter charge on. Franz can drop into there, popping everything. You guys can hold there. Let's drop another comet straight into this cluster. Franz can charge over here. You can take him out. Oh god, you don't want to be hitting there. You can start hitting there. You guys can slam straight over there. We're winning this little engagement here. It's a bit painful. You can stay on them. That's right. What's my mage doing? Let's drop a lightning bolt into these guys. You can hammer into the rear of them. This is going nicely, actually. Okay, you can get behind. You can turn onto him. You guys can swap onto them as they're coming back in. You guys can now slam into the back there. You guys can slam over here. We need some support over here. In fact, Franz is going to head this way because we're suffering here. I need to pull these guys out. Franz cannot drop into them now. There's no point. He can get onto the Lord. hold. Now, hammer them. I don't want them to escape too much. I still want them to get hit by that. You can fold in there. We're holding. Oh, we've got various buffs to do. Okay. You guys can hammer back in to break these guys now. All of you guys can hammer into those halberdiers. I know they're not the best units to be hitting with halberdiers, but it'll do. Okay, you're going to straight up win that. Let's do your accusation on him and debuff everybody around us. Fold in that way, please, guys. Drop this right on there. We know we're going to hit Franz, but it's not going to be that bad. We're actually hitting the master out here as well, and these guys are set in a settlement, so they will lose. So quite a bloody battle, as I said it would be, guys, but a victory nonetheless. So I'm happy with that. They were a fairly decent force. I was a bit messy. My flanking didn't really go quite as well as I wanted. But as a first blooding of this army, I'm quite happy with that. My demi-griffs did incredibly, considering I was charging these guys straight into units and leading them in there, guys. And they're designed to be shock cavalry, but they're shock cavalry, but they can also just sit there and hold their own. I'm almost tempted to get some more of those. I know some people do say, wow, he did nothing, but he actually did a lot because he dealt with their lords as well. And Franz is really beginning to, now he's on Deathclaw and he's getting and he's buffed up. He is really paying for himself as well. As I said, a lot of them did reasonable damage too. Now a downside is,
Why talk to you?
damn, still won't accept peace. What is wrong with these guys? So I definitely can't take here on my own without support. This, guys, is unfortunately where I am going to have to leave it here. So the Empire is mostly reformed, actually. You know, we've got a lot of Bretonia, to be fair. We've got we've got the heartland of the Empire anyway. Just some of our northern territories and some of our eastern territories to reclaim, but it's not going to take us long. A lot of this is actually going to be confederated in as time goes on. So I'm not too worried. As I said, I want to get peace treaties up here, because if we can get peace with these two factions, I can ignore them for now and leave them as bastions to defend areas. Certainly these guys are more than happy to leave with that territory. And we can just concentrate on what we've got and building up our defences against chaos. Anyway, as always, please feel free to pop any comments in the comments section or jump over to my Discord and say hi. There is a link to my Discord in the comments as well as the description, as well as links to my Twitter and my Patreon. Thank you very much for your time, guys.